So, Galok, when you're not a man, if you're a scrub, give me my cards so I can heal myself. Why? Because umengam, drugs uzithathe labantu. Oh, zindoni. Oh, zezi. Uzithenga ngemali kabani? Oh, why? Hierdie is 'n belangrike boodskap. Daai Brenda Ngoli, ja, daai een. Sina asked me to do a favor to come here and talk to you and ask you nicely if you can please go to YouTube and then follow her and then like, subscribe, doen allerlei dinge so because she fucking need it. She can't ask the people, celebrity people she know because now it's nothing for my Allah since but you know how these people are when they're living the high life, they don't fucking know us. But we supposed people, man. Umuntu nga ba antu staan saam. Sinday so now she fucking know us. But anyway, ikasidani na so yeah. Do the right thing like you have been doing. The Brenda Ngoli so was the kay kasela ray no moro. Tunga sa fifangas.
Vault unlocked.
Oh, Dancing Diamonds. Did you guys see about Brenda Nguli? That lady gives me the creeps. Something is not adding up about her. In my opinion, you can believe what you want to believe, and I can believe what I want to believe. And I'll talk about how I feel or what my opinion is about the situation. And you can comment or you can go make your own video. Okay. First, it was the whole, and I mentioned this, the whole situation of her always being on interviews, whipping out her titty to breastfeed a child. I feel like women should be allowed to breastfeed their kids, especially breastfeeding moms, wherever they want. Just for your own protection, yours and your child's, because there's creeps out here. Just cover that area while the baby's breastfeeding. She just whips out her titty everywhere. It's like she's trying to do some kind of feminist something. I don't believe in feminism. Like, that thing is rubbish. It's like, wake up and be in the real world. It's not even gonna work. It hasn't worked at all. And then I feel like she was using that whole thing, taking her baby onto the interviews. Even on ETV, the E! News, what? This breastfeeding there, the baby's on the lap. The baby's not even really a baby anymore. She could have conducted these interviews and had a child maybe next to her, out of the camera, or right there in front. Give the baby the laptop, the iPad to play, and you do your interview quickly, and then you attend to your child. But no, if the child will even be disturbing the interviews and stuff. It's so for me, it's unprofessional. I understand trying to be a good mom, but it's like you're trying to shove it down our throats that you're a great mom, breastfeeding on all these shows and stuff. Why did you take the interview then? Why didn't you just stay home and breastfeed your baby to be a great mom? You guys might want to come for me for that. She doesn't even have to have a babysitter. Your baby could be sitting right next to you out of the view of the camera. But she had to make it a point to show us. And then the whole drama with her family. She's always the victim in everything. And I asked you guys, do you guys remember that time when Brenda Nguli, as much as she is a great actress, she really is. But do you guys remember that time when she was all pompous and stuff? There was a moment there where she was like, and everybody was like, Now everybody's like, oh. Nah, I didn't forget that time. Right? I didn't forget. And then she fell off her high horse. Now kisono. She fell off her high horse. Why did she actually really fall off her high horse? Guys, that lady was getting nominated for awards in America. Was it the Emmys? Was it the Tonys? Tonys is theater. Something big. Right? Why did she actually fall off? I feel like she caused her own destruction. Do you know why I say that? Because now recently, she's exposing, like how she was exposing her mom and her family. She's now exposing her baby daddy. And I saw the past pictures of that guy. He looked healthy and thick and nice. Now in this video, he's sitting on a couch. You can see it looks like it's a chill session. That people are just chilling and drinking and doing their own thing, and then she's recording him. And she's like, give me my cards or my money or whatever you are doing. DRUGs. What are those DRUGs that you are doing right now? And where did you get the money from? He's like, I'm doing it with your money. And she's like, why? And he's like, because I can. There's a story about that lady that we don't know about. Because, check this out. Why is that guy that's doing the DRUGs sitting there? It looks like he's very comfortable. And then we don't see the clips or the videos before that scene where he's sitting there. Why is he so comfortable to do his DRUGs in front of her? And then she's recording that specific moment. That means that he's always been comfortable to do them in front of her. Does that explain her change? The way she looks. Let's face it, she doesn't look like how she used to look before. Was she a participant and then maybe decided to stop? Is that how she fell off? Because back in the day, she was giving Diva-ish vibes. I'm not saying that it is definitive or true. I'm not trying to spread any rumors or anything like that. I'm just saying, doesn't it look kind of weird? Why was that guy comfortable to sit in your space? I can't even say vicinity, because vicinity could be a very wide area. And then we only get a glimpse of that specific moment. Why is everybody always trying to get your money? Why did her family all of a sudden switch on her? Is it because maybe she was also doing the same things as that guy that was on the couch and they saw and they tried to call her on it and it became a problem for the family? What's the backstory? What's the actual truth? Because why would a person that's doing DRUGs comfortable to be sitting there and talking to you like that, and you've never participated in that? Something is off. It's giving we've been played here. Something has been off for a very long time, but nobody's noticing or speaking about it. What my thing is, why was that guy sitting comfortably there in your space? Because now she's saying that that guy was so abusive. She left him with 2 properties. You could have left him in those properties and then came back to claim them. If he's such a useless person that does DRUGs, you could have gotten them back with the help of the law, gone to go and retrieve your stuff, or if you had to sell your properties or whatever it is, whatever the situation is. How does he get away with taking so much from you, and he's a druggie? And he's sitting there with you. You're in the same space. Did you let him in, or did you bring yourself to that place and then at some point decide to record that part? And then why are all her things all ancient from the past? A past we don't know about. Now we must feel sorry. But it seems like you are involved in these things. Why is he so comfortable? Why is your family turning against you? What are they not really saying about your past? And then why do you look like that? You're so different to who you really were before. She made this video where she's asking people to go and follow her YouTube channel. This is now after the donations that came in and stuff. Great. But there's something funny going on over there. You might want to call me a hater or what have you. In that video, she was like doing a colored accent. She looks like a para. Looks like, not that she is. It looks like, my observation. That's the best description I can give of what I saw. Not to say that she is, but then, we don't know. All of these videos are past videos. Which phone did she have back then? Because recently she was struggling. She didn't have this, she didn't have that, but she maintained to keep that phone that has all the files. Now that she got the money, she was doing that. She even did that sexy photo shoot. It's not gonna work if you're gonna do like a sexy photo shoot and you're like a feminist that breastfeeds on camera. It's not gonna slap the same. People expect different from you. They would have probably expected a wholesome photo shoot. What if that lady's into something deeper than what we think? Sorry, I feel like I'm getting the flu. Or a sinus situation. It's giving that, even over there. Because why You recording that guy. He was comfortable to be in your space. You were comfortable to have him in your space. What went wrong for you to whip out your phone that day and record him? He was sitting comfortably on the chair. If he's such a monster, why? This is the thing about people I don't understand. Why invite the evil then? Why be in the presence of the evil? Isn't it that you run from the evil? How did she get an opportunity to record that moment when he was like, I'm using your money for the DRUGs because I can? Has she not done them with him? I don't know. I wasn't there. But the way she looks, not in a funny way, she just really changed a lot from who she was before, and then her little break from the world. You're gonna say, oh, but she's breastfeeding a baby on all these interviews. She could have maybe stopped then, and that's when it clicked, because that's the baby daddy, which means that he was doing the DRUGs before she was pregnant, while she was pregnant, and after she was pregnant. Was she not participating? What happened? Do you see? Do you see what I mean? Do you see? I'm not saying that she did participate or that she was like that or whatever. But I'm just saying, it just looks like she's always using that baby. Even with the family drama, the baby was there. Now it's the baby daddy. Now it's come in, subscribe to my YouTube, because and she's like something about she can't ask the celebrities because you know how they change when you fall off. Why did you follow? This industry secrets. People know about that girl. It's only a matter of time until they come out, because now she's too much. And every story is about money. Now it's this guy it was a family taking advantage of her about money. Now it's this guy that stole from her about the money. You know how addicts be, guys. You know, man is gonna be the money. And that video that she did asking people to go subscribe to her YouTube channel, it looks so weird. It didn't look like a creative artist doing the thing. She could have, if she's so creative in her head, she could have put out a skit first, and not be who you saw, and everything must be a song now about her. I call me shadow or vain, but if you're going to elevate financially, I feel like even your outer appearance is going to elevate with you. It can't be that back then when she was killing it, she was looking so great and nearly hot because of things, and then you fall off, and then you get a bit of money now, and you can't use that to pick yourself up again, to put yourself out there. Why do you still look like that? I can't really know about how much how much money she got for donations. Apart from just using that money to survive, she should have taken it and used it to now come back out into the public so she can get booked. She should have taken that little amount of donations that she got to bring herself back to now make more money. Something is not okay with that girl, and the way she just pops up randomly with these old videos. Couldn't do off. I just feel like she was involved. And why does the family hate her? Maybe her family is not telling everybody what she's been doing. I don't know. Couldn't do off. And then the videos that she posts, we're only gonna get her version of events, of how everybody's doing her dirty. Everybody can't do you dirty, guys. There's one thing I know and I believe in. Not everybody can do you dirty and you doing nothing. Everyone. And then that guy on the chair, the lover, the baby daddy, call his story lapo. And it's gonna come out because you keep on putting yourself out here. It's gonna come out eventually. Don't say I didn't tell you. Calling her off. She had said she went as Lalini to go and regenerate her animals. She bought so many animals and she's on the farm and she's doing all of this. Then why is the family still against her? Then where's the money from the animals that you bought? Wasn't that your saving grace? Your savings, basically, to go and do the farm life stuff? But it seems like you didn't go there just for a breath of fresh air and to change your life. It seems like it got worse. Something is going on. Ikhona into off. Nizothatha ngitshelanga. Mara, I'll be back to tell you I told you so when it comes out. She's having her moment now to expose these people. There's a story there. There's a story there. She's going on about when she was making it and killing it and getting all these nominations or awards, whatever. Her family was supportive then, but then when she hit rock bottom, then they distanced themselves or they got angry because she wasn't killing it no more. Conindo off. Conindo off. And that video where she was asking for subscribers, it says a lot. It says a lot. Something funny is going on with that lady. Because you guys always just want a good victim story. But you don't realize when a person has a serious problem, whatever the problem might be, but the truth will come out. I'm just telling you the vibes, guys. The vibes. There's no way. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.